Unfortunately, this guy doesn't quite fit around my stupidly shaped head, so I can't quite, yeah. Welcome to another wacky video! Today I am going to rate some pride flags from a scale of 1 to 10. I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty self-explanatory video idea. I mean, if you don't really know what this video is going to be about based on what I just said, then you're probably kind of dumb. So yeah, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to rate some LGBT pride flags based on what they look like, how nice they look, etc, etc. And that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't know how many more times I can explain this, so let's just get into it.
Disclaimer, this video is just a fun joke with no real meaning or consequence. I'm rating these flags based on the visual aesthetic and design and how I think it looks, and even then most of my comments will not be serious anyway. Nothing about this video is directed towards people of the included gender, sexual and romantic orientations. You're all great. This is just a dumb video made for fun and I hope you enjoy.
First up, the one and only, the rainbow flag. Gay! Well, what can I say about this one? It's very colourful, very bright, but it's also very messy. You know, compared to a lot of others, it is rather higgledy-piggledy. Can't believe I just said that. If there was ever a pride flag to embody the phrase "everything in the kitchen sink," I think it would be the gay flag. So overall, very nice colours, but very messy. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, next up we've got the lesbian flag. Well, it's a more coherent colour scheme than the gay flag anyway. It's not so much all over the place. It's got a nice warm vibe to it with all the oranges and the pinks and the sort of reddish shades. I think overall I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. That's 7, right? Next up we've got the bi flag. This is a nice one. I'm a little bit annoyed that the different strips aren't all the same size. There's the thin one in the middle and then the two larger ones. That kind of annoys me a bit. Setting off my unofficial OCD there a little bit, I think, but you know, what can you do about that? Although the colours do remind me of sweet berries and those like fruity chocolate bars that you get. And I always appreciate being reminded of fruity chocolate bars, so I'm going to give the bi flag a 7 out of 10 as well. Next up we got the trans flag. Just gotta say, this flag, one of my favourites. Really cute colour scheme, the pastel shades are just brilliant. Gotta be one of the friendliest looking pride flags around. Easy 8 out of 10. Okay, next up, the asexual flag. Let's see now. Classy. Pulls off monochrome shades with just one colour very elegantly. A magnificent symbol for all those who reject the temptations of mortal flesh. Also, I'm biased because I'm ace, so 10 out of 10. Next up, the aromantic flag. Aromantic, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. Another of mine. Well, it rocks green without giving a fuck in the world. It's a very unromantic colour scheme for very unromantic people. Thus, it does its job absolutely perfectly. Anyway, the aero flag, 8 out of 10. That's 8, right? 7, 8. Yeah, I can count. I passed maths. That's a lie, I didn't. I failed maths miserably. I failed most of my school subjects actually. That's probably why I'm sat here making YouTube videos rather than getting on with my college work, to be honest, but you know. Next up we got the pansexual flag. I don't know what it is, but I really love the design of the pan flag. Somehow it just manages to unify 3 completely clashing colours and makes them work really well together. And I gotta respect that. Pan flag, 8 out of 10. Intersex. Okay, just look at this Japanese flag wannabe over here. Must have been a bit of a lazy day when this one was designed. Yeah, this one's a little bit naff, gonna be honest. I'll add an extra point for it having almost the same colours as the Batberg, but sorry Intersex, 3 out of 10 for your flag. Again, this video isn't serious and nothing I say is directed towards any people in particular. All comments I made were based solely on the design and aesthetics of the flag and absolutely nothing else. Well, I hope this video exuded enough gayness to satisfy you on this fine morning / afternoon / evening / middle of the night whenever you're watching this. I know there's probably someone that's going to be watching this in the middle of the night crying. I don't know why. Right, okay, let's just see if I can salvage this crappy train wreck of a video in the last 10 seconds. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't know what the next video is going to be. I do have one in mind. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But until then, I'm out of here! Ow. Time for me and Gerald to get a room. Away!